We're just here working on a story, checking out a public place, and I don't appreciate, first of all, the tone in which you spoke to us. Secondly, trying to violate our Fourth Amendment rights.
Come on, hey, hook them up.
No, we're going. You gave us a lawful order.
Let me see your driver's license, or I'm going to pull you out of your car.
That you impugn their honor to the point that a rational person would have to respond by slapping you in the face.
And there's nothing you can do about it. Give me your name and badge number. Get back. Stop that music. I'm in a public place. I can film whatever I can see. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime. Photography is not a crime.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using...
Welcome to the John Legato Show. I'm John Legato.
Did I break a law?
Yeah.
And what's the law?
Are you aware of calling a lawyer?
Okay, so you're turning a First Amendment activity into a crime. If I don't leave right now, what's going to happen?
Well, right now you have to identify yourself.
So if I don't identify myself, what's going to happen?
You'll be arrested for obstruction.
Okay, so you're going to arrest me for obstruction.
I don't want to, but if you don't identify, because I'm giving you the opportunity, to dispel your alarm or dispel my alarm.
So what? So you're turning a constitutionally protected activity into a crime. That's what you're saying. Can I speak to a supervisor? Right now we're engaged in constitutionally protected activity, and I'm going to put you on notice right now. When this goes to court, we'll have your qualified immunity taken, and then I'm going to come after you personally.
But make sure you got a corporal right here. Make sure you know what you're doing.
You better make sure. Okay. I hope you do. This is a public parking lot, sir. I don't need to. We're not in Nazi Germany. What are you, a freaking brown shirt now? Give me your ID. Listen to what you're saying.
This Frauditor covers the bases. I'll sue. You lose your qualified immunity. And are you sure what you're about to do? Are you really sure? Well, it's up to law enforcement to know, exactly know what they can and cannot do. This way, threats roll right off their back, and you can act. This took place at a prison, but let us go to another prison for some answers.
What's going on, guys? Josh, the Accountability for All. And today we're at the Sherman R. Walker Correctional Center here in St. John's Parish, Louisiana.
We don't have authority.
Do you pick it up? Are we supposed to pick the phone up?
Yeah.
Hello?
It is Deputy John speaking. How can I help you?
I don't know. The phone was ringing and there was no one in here. I didn't know if we should pick it up.
Yeah, I just happened to notice that you guys are walking around the front lobby, and I just want to know if there's anything I can help you with.
No, man. You're very nice. We're all set. Thank you.
Okay, let's start adding up suspicious acts. Act number 1, it's 5 a.m. in the morning.
So you mind telling me what you're doing in the front lobby?
I do mind.
Suspicious act number 2. Now, most people would state their purpose on why they're in a jail lobby at 5 a.m. with cameras. It's certainly not visiting hours, is it?
I do mind. I'm just taking a peek, man. But thank you.
With video cameras.
Is this a public place?
Yes, it is.
All right, so then we're not doing anything illegal, so we'll just get back to what we were doing. Have a great night, sir. Is there no one in there?
Now the auditors are outside filming areas where prisoners would be were it not 5 a.m. Again, any one of these actions may not be illegal, but we're building a case now. The police arrive.
Well, we were called out here to advise that you guys were asked to leave the lobby and you refused to do so.
No one asked us to leave the lobby. Oh, that's interesting, because I have it on film.
Okay. Identify yourself. My name is Bryce McClendon. I'm a deputy. Who are you?
I'm just an independent journalist working on a story.
The judge implied that I was just going around harassing people and calling it journalism.
I'm just an independent journalist working on a story.
That's awesome.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Hey, how's it going? What's going on, man?
How are you guys doing today?
Not too bad. How are you?
All righty. What can we help you with?
We're just working on a story.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine, but you are required to ID yourself, just like I'm required to ID
Do you have probable cause to...
story?
So we just like to check out public buildings to see how people are responding, places that are staffed higher, like with the public responses, with the public officials' responses to it.
Okay, let me add that there are at least 4 or 5 auditors out there. So let's talk about suspicious activity number 4. You got 4 or 5 people out of jail with cameras at 5 a.m. who refuse to give a rational reason for their presence. Remember, we're not talking about one single act as reasonable suspicion, but the totality of the circumstances.
Could you understand how a correctional facility with you filming for security reasons that would make people nervous?
You may know more the law than I do, but I can do stuff like that to tell you to figure out what's going on. Like, you don't want to identify yourself, okay?
Well, you have to have probable cause to be identified.
You're at a secure facility.
And that's the point. You know what that's the point of this video.
Keep on talking. I'm trying to figure this out, okay? So if you don't mind, can you guys just go ahead and go? Or we can go keep on doing our
If we're being trespassed and it's a lawful command, we'll have no choice but to do so.
All right, sir. Well, y'all have a nice day. Okay?
Take it easy. Appreciate it. What's your name, sir?
Deputy Webb.
But we all know that this is a 3-ring circus with multiple auditors, so this thing is far from over.
I do have identification on a person that I don't wish to provide.
You don't wish to provide.
I understand. You
understand.
I am at a public building and I'm filming.
Hold on. We're having a conversation. You're not going to just tell me what's going on and talk over me, okay? I say something, you respond, and that's first.
There's no articulable suspicion that anything was going on.
First of all, you can't articulate suspicion because...
Well, probable cause. Suspicion in itself is not a crime.
What do I need for PC?
For probable cause, you need to have articulable suspicion that a felony is currently in the commission of a crime. A felony. Has been, is about to be, or currently in the commission of.
Most auditors don't know the difference between probable cause and reasonable suspicion. Probable cause is facts and circumstances, some hard facts. Reasonable suspicion is a gut feeling supported by the officer's observations and his experience in police work that something's not right here. I think we can all agree that anybody looking at this scene that something's not right here. So they have reasonable suspicion to, at minimum, detain and ID them.
So us recording, let's just end this on a civil note.
What's the goal?
Us recording.
Let's get to the goal.
To not have this interaction. We just want to be free to do this without you guys speaking to it.
5 in the morning, though, brother.
Yeah, but there's no time frame in the Constitution.
It's a bad time to
there's
pop
no
off
time frame in the
unannounced
Constitution.
and just say, hey, look, I'm going to film.
Again, a reasonable person has to ask himself this question. Would 3 or 4 guys come out to a secure facility at 5 a.m. with cameras, refuse to answer any questions, point their cameras at secure areas, and then refuse to ID? No reasonable person would be doing this right now.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this. This is typically what happens. We come out, make sure you guys are legit, not trying to break into or anything like that. Get your name. That way, if we do have something later on, we have you guys on file. You guys can leave, film all day you want. Because if you guys had a problem,
well, can I be honest with you?
We would be right.
If this contact didn't happen, we were about to leave.
No comment, but it's a recurring theme of all auditors that just when the police get tough or about to arrest them, they were about to leave. Liar, pants on fire, Josh. You would have walked around that prison until somebody came out because you needed to film a confrontation. Well, a law enforcement officer is about to arrive who will take no BS. This officer is right up there with Frank the cop in his refusal to play auditor games.
We're just here working on a story, checking out a public place, and I don't appreciate first of all, the tone in which you spoke to us. Secondly, trying to violate our Fourth Amendment rights. So if you could just have a coaching conversation with him to let him know that he's sworn oath to the Constitution. It's important that he defends that oath.
But as of right now, this right here is a secure facility.
Well, this right here is a public area.
We're telling y'all to leave.
Oh, so you're trespassing us from a public place.
We're telling y'all to leave.
So that's
y'all refusing. That's refusing an officer.
So that's a lawful order.
Come on, hey, hook him up.
No, we're going. You gave us a lawful order. We're out of here.
You have the right to remain silent when you take interviews against you in the court of law.
So he asked us to leave. You have to give us an opportunity to leave.
Come on. Let's not make this done what it needs to be. All right, you guys proved your point. Hold this for me.
Walter Correctional Center.
Hold this.
Sherman Walter to leave. Give us time to leave.
Here's my hero. He may be a little bit overweight, but he doesn't take any crap. totality of the circumstances more than justified their arrest. And so the next time you hear auditors say, are you going to detain me? What's your reasonable suspicion? Remember, totality of circumstances. The John Legato Show is produced right outside the gates of Marine Corps Base Camp Lejeune in beautiful North Carolina. Please like, share, and encourage your friends to subscribe. Semper Fidelis.